Hello, my angel. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I'm Kristen, and today as I was shuffling the cards, there were things coming to me as far as like a truth. There's a truth that needs to be spoken, that needs to be set free, whether that's coming from you or from somebody else. We'll see. But there's something also about the unseen. When I was shuffling this deck, this is the Wild Unknown Archetypes. And the first card that I saw that came out was the unseen. And for me, that's spirit. That's our ancestors. That's the entities that are around us that we don't see, but influence our lives. And so I feel like they're trying to influence us to tell a truth, because that's come up a couple of times. And right now I'm seeing the death card, and I'm also seeing judgment. So I feel like there's something here that we need to answer a call. There needs to also be a release. There's something here. So that's kind of what I'm getting so far. Let's take a look and see what else comes out. But welcome, everyone. Let's see what Spirit has to tell you today. Also, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I hope this finds, and I set the intention that this finds the right people at the right time. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. And we are just going to pull from the top. Ooh. Apocalypsis. That looks very chaotic. I feel chaos when I look at this. I'm hearing read it. So we're going to read it. We're going to see. But apocalypse is like, I feel like it's like the tower. It's chaos. It's a lot of change, a lot of energy here. So I want to read it. Let's see what comes out of that. Apocalypsis, 215. Okay. So let's see what it says. I'm very curious now. Also, I did see Thanatos too. I did see this card come out in the pre-shuffle. So death, again, but I read this, and it talks about relinquishing control in every form. So we might have to come back to that. But all right, apocalypsis. Let's get a little closer here for you. So that's the card. And it says, apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposite directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks into new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to a forest fire's devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. So up here it says removing the veil of deception. So there's, again, that truth energy, and also the lifting of the veil, having what's unseen come into this world. And there is a deep regeneration that happens because of that. But it's also saying this is going to be uncomfortable. This is not going to be something for the faint of the heart here. And there's four corners of fire, which kind of makes me feel like there's this, again, that regeneration, like it said, fire for the sake of fire, to burn it down, to regenerate. I'm also seeing the phoenix burn to the ground and then rise from the ashes. That's another type of energy that I'm feeling with this as well. So let's look and see what else wants to come out. Are there any other messages, Spirit, that we need to know right now? Let's see if I can. All right. We have the desert. That's one that I can see right off the bat. We have the mask and the shadow. A lot of dark energy. I'm not gonna lie. It feels kind of like dark energy. Like there's there's a mask. There's something we're hiding from ourselves and from others. There's a truth that needs to be unearthed here with this mask energy. And then the desert saying, you know, you're feeling like deserted. I'm looking at this, it says desert, but I'm feeling like you feel deserted by others. This red is also very significant. I'm feeling the first chakra, your sacral chakra, or your root chakra, sorry. And that means to me like there needs to be that grounding, that earth connection, especially with the desert. But the sands of time, I'm hearing the sands of time. I'm hearing it's not lost. It's not forgotten. It's not out of time. I'm seeing one of those, I don't know what it's called, but it's like that glass, that hourglass thing that has the sand that falls. If you know what that is, comment what it's called. I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but I'm seeing one of those and like the sand is just running down, but it never fully empties. Like it's always being refilled somehow. And it's just this time that continues to pass, the sand that continues to fall is what I'm seeing. But it's not lost. It's not forgotten. It's not over. The shadow, there's a shadow. And I need to mention this. Spirit's telling me to mention this. So before this reading and over the weekend, there was just this heaviness, this constant heaviness over me. I was very emotional. I was just crying a lot. I was mad, frustrated, all the things, but not in a good way. I mean, Mother's Day was not a good day for me, and I am a mother. And I feel like there's just been this cloak of heaviness, this shadow. And so today, as I was going to sit down to read, I just wanted to cry. Like I just felt like, and there was no real reason, but there's just this, like, I wanted to just burst into tears. And this, whatever, I feel like my guides were calling me to cleanse. So I had to cleanse my entire house before I could even start this reading. And that could be something that you need to do. Maybe that's why Spirit's having me bring this up. But there is a deep cleansing that needs to happen, especially just all this energy. Look, all this energy here. The burning down, the tearing down, right? The unmasking. And this is all having to do with the truth, right? The desert, maybe you feel left out. You feel stuck in this dry, just barren place. And then the shadow. The shadow. So this is going, I feel, in a heavy place, and I'm sorry. If this connects with you, great. If not, I'm glad, because this definitely is bringing about some heaviness in me. I'm already feeling emotional. Even though I cleansed this house, I feel like this is going to resonate with me as well. All right, so we're going to go from my deck. I just pulled out all of the houses and all of the, oh, look, Aries, me. All of the houses and all of the signs. So I want to see what houses are here and what signs are coming up. Maybe you can resonate somehow with this. And then we're going to pull some charms. So Spirit, what else do we need to know here? Who is this message for? And where is it affecting us? Who is this message for and where is it affecting us? What house is it affecting? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, first house. All right, so this is your identity. It's affecting your identity. How people are seeing you right now. What energy are you giving off? Because I know I am, as of late, have been in a very heavy energy. And I've been trying to do everything that I can to get out of it. And I feel like cleansing my home was such a great place to start. So your first house is affected here. I'm going to take that Pisces energy underneath there. But let's see what else Spirit has for us. What is it being affected right now? And who is it affecting? Wow, Capricorn energy. It came flying out. We're going to take Cancer too at the bottom of the deck, but we have Capricorn. This is your discipline, your ambition, your structure, success and responsibility. Earth energy as well. Okay, Saturn is also here. We have the 5th and the 6th house. We have Aries energy and the 10th house. So, all right. Cancer energy. I'm going to take that. So let's take a look at all of this so far. You know, yeah, Cancer emotions, definitely. But this could also be affecting your confidence. I'm straight to your confidence. Okay. This is affecting your ambition, your discipline, the structure of your life, your home. Okay. All right. So we mentioned the first house. We have the 10th house, the 6th house, and the 5th house coming out. Okay. So the 10th house is your career. This is what you do on the daily to bring about success. We have success here twice. The 6th house. Okay. This is your health. This is your health. This is also discipline. I'm also seeing discipline twice. Okay, this is how you care for yourself, your habits. And then you have the 5th house, your joy, your creativity, the things that make you, your playfulness. But I'm being drawn back to your identity, okay? I'm hearing crisis. Maybe you're having an identity crisis right now and you just don't really know who you are anymore. Spirit's showing me, thank you, Spirit. It's very kind of unsettling. I almost didn't want to say anything, but Spirit said say it. It's like you're standing here in your full form, right? Your body. I'm also hearing your temple as I say that your body, right? Your temple. And then but you're almost like an onion, right? You're like peeling back these layers of yourself. And the way that I'm seeing it's quite disturbing. It's like you're peeling your skin away. And so there needs to be this, again, unearthing the mask. I'm being drawn to the mask. Like you're taking off this mask, but for me, it's like you're literally peeling your skin away. And that sounds really disturbing. And it to see it is actually kind of disturbing. But I do feel like right now you're really trying to focus on your health, right? You're trying to focus on the things that bring you joy, confidence, building that confidence back again. And I feel like once you tackle whatever this identity crisis is for you, whatever we need to burn to the ground, peel away, right? Hydrate. I'm feeling like with this desert, like there's just this dryness. You need to hydrate, okay? And release this shadow energy that has been cloaking you. I feel like once that happens, things are going to be successful. Things are going to be brought to light and they're going to be dealt with, okay? All right, let's pull some charms. Okay, see what spirit wants to show us or see how we are connected in this. Okay. All right. I'm also seeing a bowl of string beans. Is somebody eating string beans or green beans? And they're crunchy. Like I'm also hearing like somebody's crunching on it. Hold on, spirit's giving me things. Okay. I'm seeing balloons, like this big group of balloons. So if it's a birthday, happy birthday. If there's a celebration. Okay. A gecko. I'm seeing a gecko. I have a gecko tattoo, so that's what I saw. So geckos could be significant for you. They also represent regeneration, right? You cut their tail off, they grow a new tail. So there's a regeneration here. Azaleas could be significant. I have a bowl of or a vase of azaleas right now on my table right in front of me, and Spirit said azaleas, so that could be significant. White, the color white. And tank tops. Okay. That's all right. So let's move to our signs here. We have the word create. Okay. It's time to create. We also have that for the 5th house. Creativity. Birthing something. Feeling Empress energy too with that. So creation. We have dragons. So we have dragons. This is about power. This is about that also fire, more fire energy. We do have Aries and Mars. So there's an element definitely of strong fire, apocalypsis, burning down. Whew. I'm all of a sudden feeling very like lightheaded and blurry vision when I picked up this elephant. And elephants for me, I love elephants, and that's my spirit animal. And for me to get a lightheadedness feeling when I pick that up makes me feel like there's just this kind of disconnect within the family, within your community. And I can definitely resonate with that right now. All right, we have the butterfly. Butterfly, again, regeneration, metamorphosis, death. But I don't mean that in a sense like a literal death, right? We have the letter O and the letter F that came out. Olivia, Frank. I'm also hearing follicle. Okay, so something to do with hair, something to do with, I don't know. All right, so Oliver, Oscar, we have a snowflake. We have a little snowflake. So this is about cleansing for me. Washing away. Snowflakes turn to water. So I feel like there's just this purity. Thank you, Spirit. That was the word I was looking for. Purity here. Again, tree. Groundingness, right? Growth, prosperity, abundance. Fall could be significant. Maybe you have a birthday in the fall. Look, oh, balloon. A balloon. So there's definitely something here about a celebration, a party, a birthday, maybe. And it looks like it has a freaking snowflake on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it looks like there is a snowflake on it. Huh. So again, purity, cleansingness, okay? And there's an anchor. Okay, we have an anchor. So again, more grounding energy here. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those. We're going to pull a couple of cards. This one was left behind, so let's see what that one. So yeah, there's something hidden, something unknown, mysterious. Oh, look, unseen. Remember I said I was seeing the unseen is here. Okay, I'm going to put that back in. Gosh, it just wants to pop out, but we'll see if it comes back out. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages so far. Are there any other messages from this deck that you would like to share with us right now? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I just keep hearing there's a burning down. There's a fire, and I'm also hearing the fire is being lit within you. So you're becoming you're trying to be ambitious, but there's something holding you back, something unseen, something that needs to be addressed. Cleansing again with the snowflakes. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know right now? Just a couple more messages from this deck, and then we'll move into the tarot. What else do we need to know right now? Okay, thank you. Bottom of the deck is kindness, being kind to yourself. And it says, in a world full of roses, be a sunshine, and you get what you give. It says, I love others and I am kind. So focus on being kind to yourself. Focus on being kind to others. All right, yeah, look, success is here. We have make it happen. And this says you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. The real power is believing that you can. So you can do this here. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So we have set goals on here. So it's time to like maybe set some goals for yourself. All right, we have never forget how wildly capable you are. And it says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. So it's maybe time to adjust your sails so that you can move forward into success. Okay. We also have never forget your worth. You have to love yourself because no amount of love from others is sufficient to fill the yearning that your soul requires from you. Keep going and keep glowing. Focus on loving. Never forget your worth. So you are worthy here, and Spirit does not want you to forget that. All right, we're going to move into some tarot. We're going with the Ethereal Bloom Tarot today. I haven't used this deck in a bit, so let's see what comes out. The Hermit. Okay, introspection. There's a time for meaningful introspection here. Meditation, going within, getting quiet. I'm also hearing revealing the truth. Okay, so the Hermit. The Hermit. We'll see if that comes back out. I'm just shuffling right now, so let's see if that comes back out. But there's an element of peeling back the layers, going within, shadow work. So, not gonna lie, that's uncomfortable. That is very uncomfortable to deal with. I've already been through a lot of that, so I get it. I've had to go through trauma therapy just itself, and it's not fun digging into things that are painful for you. So I'm sorry that this is you, and I'm sure I have to probably do some of my own because I could definitely resonate with a lot of this, honestly, y'all. All right, Spirit, what's the message? What else do we need to know right now? What else do we need to know right now? Get a couple more. Oh, okay, that's a lot more. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. The Devil is here, and yeah, it's again, I'm hearing it's time. I just got got heaviness again. Dang it. Just got that like heaviness feeling come over me. All right. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. There's something I'm hearing you're coveting. When I picked up this card, I heard covet. You're coveting something. It could be something somebody else has, and it could just be something that you're just holding on really tightly to. And for that, it's going to be different for everybody. But I'm looking at this picture, and these coins have roots. These coins have roots. That is and pentacles are your grounding information. Your grounding. So y'all, okay. There needs to be definitely getting out in nature. This deck has a lot of flowers in it, so but for me, I feel like getting out into nature is going to help you just kind of release that, whatever you're holding on to very tightly. You're coveting something. Could be a relationship, I'm hearing. Yeah. All right. Five of Swords. There's a little bit of conflict that needs to be dealt with. Inner conflict, outer conflict, whatever is, I'm hearing, ooh, man, Spirit, you're talking today. And my nose is itchy, so. All right. This inner conflict. Spirit is saying that you're fighting it hard, right? Your sword is raised. And there is just this battle you're waging against yourself. And really, I feel like it's against others too, because these other people are here in this. And you're trying to just be strong. You're trying to, I'm hearing okay, thank you. Tethered. You're tethered here to something that you're trying to fight, that you're trying to ward off. But the Five of Swords is also a victory in itself. It is a hard fought victory, but it's a victory. Okay, you got to take your wins where you can get them. Okay. All right, so, and that's affecting your identity. Now that I'm putting these here, this is affecting your energy. And there needs to be a release, a renewal, okay? Three of Pentacles. It's time to get help. It's time to collaborate with others, maybe that are in the same space that you're in. Right? Release whatever's tethering you, whatever's holding you back, whatever's holding you down. It's time to let it go. And let other people help you here. That's what this is saying. Three of Pentacles. This is a collaboration. This is a building something together, a coming together, a community. All right? Five of Pentacles, because you just feel left out. You feel, and I'm being drawn to the desert, right? That desert card. You feel left out. Now this is got snow, so it's always the Five of Pentacles is always like being left out in the cold, right? But I'm also being drawn to the desert where there's nothing. There's nothing around you. There's no help. There's no people. There's no structures, right? So this is saying that that's how you perceive things right now. But I just heard Spirit say it's not real. It's not reality about that. Okay. All right. You have options. You have expansion here. Okay. Seven of Cups is saying you have many doors that are opening for you or that want to open for you. And it's a choice. You have to choose one of these. And in this depiction, you're already holding one. So I feel like you've already kind of made that choice. You are trying to move forward. You are trying to, I'm hearing be dedicated to your life. Okay? You're trying to grow. You're trying to expand with the Three of Wands here. You're trying to move forward, progress, build. And now it's time, like this is kind of like a waiting period. You're waiting for all of those things that you're trying to achieve to come into reality, right? Waiting for those ships to come in. I'm hearing relight the fire, because I'm looking at these, and it's time to ignite this joy, this creativity. I put it under the 5th house here. So again, that's like fire energy, that creativity. All right, you have the Knight of Cups and the Fool left. So the Knight of Cups is saying there's movement forward, loving movement, empathy here, caring connections, and it's forward movement. Okay, so I'm looking at this depiction here, this picture, and they're not facing us. They're kind of turned away. So they're moving forward in a different direction. There's almost like this sense of you're turning your back on the things that are trying to take hold of you. I mean, look at this vine. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the way I'm seeing it today in this reading is like, it's like this vine is like pulling you back, it's pulling you down, but he's going a different direction, okay? And you've already chosen that direction. You just need to light that fire and go for it. Move forward, okay? Because the Fool is here. This is that new start. This is that new energy. You stepping in to a new you, right? You're taking that leap. You have to have faith, though, to take that leap. This card is always going to be about faith. You have to be, in order to be the Fool, you have to have faith in yourself that you can start over. You have to have faith in the unseen around you, that you're going to land on your feet. Okay? You have to have faith here. And that's what this is saying, because there are new beginnings, there's success, there's capability here, right? You know your worth. You've chosen that worth. Okay? And the devil is saying you feel trapped. You feel obliged, I'm hearing, to do something. Okay? But it's not what you want. This is not reality. This is a trap, a cage. And it's time to set yourself free, because wow, look behind that. You have the 9 of Cups behind that. The 9 of Cups behind the devil is saying, leave all that shit behind, because you have something beautiful waiting in the wings here. A wish fulfillment, something you've wanted, something you've always wanted. Something that brings you joy and peace. Look how peaceful her face is. Candles could be significant. I feel like that's almost like she's holding candles. Like all of these cups are lit up and there's flowers growing out of them. Okay, so wow, death is behind that. So there's a transformation here, a transition, a beautiful new beginning. All right, we are going to close this out with an alchemy of awareness. I'm sorry that this reading's long, y'all. Wow, I did not realize. I'm just into it. Sorry, this is so long. All right, let's close out with an alchemy of awareness card. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for this message so far. What are the final and closing messages that you have for us today? Thank you, Spirit. It's the final message to close out this reading. Distraction, detox, and we have soul endorsed at the bottom of the deck. Soul endorsed. But let's look at distraction, detox. Okay, so let me show it to you first. All right, and then let's read it. Not all noise is loud. Some of it hums quietly in your feed, your fridge, or your friendships. Begin to notice what you're consuming, the scrolling, the snacking, the small talk. Your mind, body, and spirit are shaped by what surrounds you. This is your invitation to pause and purge. Step back from the media. Mute the chaos. Wow, chaos. That was what I first felt with that card. Okay. Mute the chaos. Clear the clutter. Recalibrate your senses and reclaim your focus. Make space for what truly nourishes your becoming. Okay. So there's a lot of noise. There's a lot going on around you right now. And it's time to, Spirit is saying it's time to let that go, to mute it. Okay. To find that hermit energy within you, because we saw the hermit. It didn't come back out, but we saw it. It came out as a point. There's too much going on around you. It's time to quiet things. It's time to mute things. Okay? Your mind, body, and spirit are shaped by what surrounds you. I needed to repeat that. That's on here. So, all right, I'm going to send you some good energy. This was a little bit of a heavy one, and I'm sorry. But that was what Spirit, that was the message Spirit has. And I can't pick and choose them, y'all. As much as I want it to be like, oh, you won the lottery. It's not. This is about real world shit. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels and ancestors and guides, for being here. Please allow me to be a conduit for this gorgeous, beautiful energy I'm about to send out to those who are still watching. And if you are still here, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love all your energy, and it helps me grow. So if you want to see more of this, I'm really, really grateful for all of that. So I'm about to send you some high frequency energy. Whew, my hands are buzzing. So much energy. High frequency. I mean, I can already feel, since I've done this reading, that my energy's changed, and I hope yours has too, now that we have a path forward, because I definitely resonate with this right now, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. All right, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Take care.